Hey guys, I hope you are enjoying the first week of your 30 Days to a Healthier You challenge. Today is Sunday and we're going to be doing 5 minutes of yoga. So very simple, and I just want you to see how great your body feels after just a couple minutes of movement. So don't worry, it's all levels, everybody can do it, and if something's uncomfortable for you, just kind of back out of that and know that that's totally okay. So we're gonna start today with some oil. I'm gonna grab my Breathe oil. You can grab whatever oil sounds good to you, maybe a little lavender, a little peppermint, and I just like to take a drop in my hand and rub my hands together and then just cup it over my nose. Breathe it in for a couple breaths. And then I like to rub on my chest, just kind of open up my airways. So we're gonna start with our first yoga pose today as Child's Pose. So if you're unfamiliar with Child's Pose, what you're gonna do is you're going to take your knees about as wide as your mat, your big toes to touch, and you're going to walk your hands out in front of you, gently resting your forehead down on the mat. So stay right where you are and breathe in that pose. If you want more of a low back stretch, you can bring your knees closer together, and more of a hip stretch, go ahead and bring your knees nice and wide. And we're just gonna take a few breaths here. So breathing in through your nose and back out through your nose. 2 more times. Making sure your shoulders are not up by your ears. Last breath. And on your next inhale, you're gonna make your way up to tabletop pose. So you can see this from the side. You're gonna go shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. And we're gonna adjust here for just a second, make sure we have really good positioning. And then you're going to drop your belly on your next inhale, pressing your heart forward, gazing up towards the ceiling. Exhale, curling and rounding into cat pose. So you can see that from the side. Keep going with your breath. Inhale, we lift up and open. Exhale, we curl and round, pull our belly button to our spine. Let's do that 3 more times with your own breath. Just keep breathing. Whatever amount of movement feels good to you. Last 2. Making sure you're breathing in and out through your nose. And last 1. So I'll come back to meet you in the middle of my mat. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into down dog from here. So you're gonna go ahead and take your hands and move them about a hand print in front of you. Tuck your toes underneath and start to lift your hips up towards the sky. Eventually you're going to work your heels down towards the ground, but it's okay if you have a big bend in your knees or your heels aren't reaching the ground. You're pressing your chest and your heart towards your thighs. If this is uncomfortable for you, just come back to tabletop and hold there. You always have that option. And we're just gonna breathe here for 2 more breaths in down dog. Nice big inhale and exhale. Squeezing your shoulder blades together on your back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, you're gonna look forward towards your hands and you're gonna step your feet up behind your hands. Going ahead and walking your hands back to meet your feet. From here, I want you to keep a nice generous bend in your knees, and you're gonna let everything hang over your thighs. Grab onto opposite elbows and just hang here in ragdoll. It feels really nice to just kind of sway side to side, let your head hang heavy. You might feel some pressure relief from your low back, from your cervical spine. Just breathing here. And then we're gonna release our hands and toe heel our feet together. From here, I'd like you to inhale, bring your fingertips to your shins, halfway lift, make your spine as flat as you can. Exhale, we fold forward. Inhale, we're gonna reach our hands up overhead. Exhale, bring our hands to heart center. Inhale, we'll reach our hands up overhead. We're gonna grab our left wrist and reach over to our right, maybe even gazing under that left arm. We'll inhale back through center, switch our wrists out, and exhale over to the left. Inhale, we come back to center. We're gonna take our hands through heart center, and we're just gonna fold forward. Inhale, we'll halfway lift. Exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, sit deep into a chair pose, Utkatasana. So you're sitting nice and deep. You can wiggle your toes. So you want to have all the weight in your heels, nice flat back. If that's too much on your shoulders, hands to the front, that's okay. Just breathe here for one big breath. Inhale. Exhale a little deeper. And then inhale, lift up, shining your heart forward. Exhale, we'll bring our hands through heart center and fold forward, bending in your knees if you need to. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And then inhale all the way back up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. And congratulations, you just did 5 minutes of yoga. I hope you feel like you can move a little bit better and you have a little bit more energy to tackle your day. Imagine starting every day with something that simple. So congratulations on keeping up with the challenge and good luck for the next couple days through May. Okay, talk to you later.